everyone, welcome back. I'm so happy in this busy life you found a little moment to see what we are up to, and of course everyone who is here for the first time, welcome. My name is Yanni and I'm doing this DIY channel, of course, together with Diane. For everyone who enjoys this content and you're not subscribed to our channel, of course, I hope you click the red subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. It would help our channel a lot. And of course, if you need the links for this channel and of course my own channel all about Christmas, where you also find seasonal decor through the year, go on over to our description box. There you find all the links you need. For today I'm going to make 2 wall hangers and it will be from Tumbling towel blocks. So if you like this content, of course, get out your glue gun and your Tumbling towel blocks and join me. But if you just want to watch, it's also fine too, and have fun watching. I have already the blocks on my table. I need a glue gun and of course some glue sticks, but you also can use some wood glue. So just what you prefer, it doesn't matter. Most of the time the glue gun works a little bit faster, but when you are going to keep it for a long time, then you can use better glue, wood glue, because that's much sturdier than you have your glue gun. So what we're going to do, like I said, we are going to make a wall hanger or maybe a wall shelf, just how you call it. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with the back side of our wall hanger. First, what we're going to do is going to make a row of 3 blocks on each other like this. So we do the sides, the smaller side, glue it together like this, and we're going to do the third one and like this. And now we already have 1 block of 3, and we are going to lay, because we need a second one. So we need 1 like this, and we need the second one like this, and we're going to glue it together like this. And now we already have our 2 pieces of 3. Now we go further with blocks like 6 like this. Again, do them on the side and press it down, squeeze it real hard so you get a nice flat sturdy base. And of course we need a glue stick. Again, we are going to do number 3. And of course I heard a lot of people have difficulties getting their Jenga blocks, but that's what the most of them are called. Like sometimes they call them Tumbling towel blocks, but and they have a hard time getting them. Maybe you also can look online. Amazon also have the blocks, but of course maybe even a thrift store, because I was last in a thrift store. Here in the Netherlands we call a thrift store een kringloopwinkel. So it's the Dutch word of the day, kringloopwinkel. So it's the same like a thrift store, but it's a little bit harder to say. And of course now we need another one, and I found there 1 package, of course, from my Jenga blocks. Is not a lot, but they were much cheaper than I buy normally. Normally I buy for a box like this, I always $2.99, and of course there were only 1.50, so it's a lot cheaper. They only had 1, so that's a little sad. But of course I hope a lot of you find the blocks in their stores, and I think that the Dollar Tree is much cheaper than $2.99 if I am correct. I think they are, normally they were $1, but I think the last period they also is $1.25 if I'm correct. Maybe I'm wrong, so let me know down below if the Dollar Tree everything has for $1 still, or that they also are selling it now for $1.25, because I'm a little confused. Sometimes you see $1 and sometimes you see $1.25, so let me know. And of course a couple of them, and then we also have 2 of the 6 like this, and again squeeze it and press it down. And the last of the 2 of 6 like this, and then we already have these 2, and now we only need the one with 9. But of course with 9 we only need 1 piece, so we don't have to do 2 of them. So we only make 9. And if everyone who is watching and who is in America or maybe somewhere where is the Family Dollar and Dollarama, could you let me know what is the difference? Is it one of the same kind of store, or do they have different items? Or let me know. I would love to know if the Dollarama or Family Dollar or is the same like Dollar Tree. I have really no idea, because in the Netherlands we don't have that kind of stores. We only have the Action. It's a little bit similar like the Dollar Tree. So, but just let me know what is the difference between them. Of course, now we are going to go for number 5. And we go for number 6, like this. And again, squeeze it and press it down. Remove your glue, because always remove your glue. Then you have it a lot easier later. And of course, number 8. And for everyone who is maybe asking what kind of glue gun I am using, my glue gun is wireless, and he is from the Lidl or Lidl, just how you call it. So if you, and he was only 13 euros. It's a little bit similar like dollar, so very cheap. And the only bad thing about it, that I think when you have it with a wire on it, it's a little bit more yeah, you can make longer lines with your glue gun. So this is one of 9. So we have the 3. Of course, we are going to do it like this. And we have the 2s, and we are going to place them over here. So you see now already a kind of base we have for our hanger. And you see already this wasn't fitting because there's a little piece of glue on top of here. So I'm going to look for which way I can glue it the best, because we don't want to have too much gaps inside of here, because the blocks are not always the same size. I think I have it quite okay. You see already this one is a little bit we call krom, but a little bit not totally flat. Maybe that's the better word. So I'm going to glue everything together. So I'm going to take the one with the 3 and I'm going to glue it on the one with the 6, but not at really in the middle like this. Squeeze it and press it down and keep it in place for a little moment, and then I will show you. You see, now you already have one piece, and I did it in the middle of the one with the 3 like this, and again I will remove the glue. And now I'm going to glue the one with the 9. And of course I have to get the glue off my placemat, because now I'm going to glue. This one can exactly be on the blocks like this. Maybe I can glue this one better like this. Do enough glue on inside of here, because we don't want it to fall out like this. And we're going to glue it like this. Press it down like this. And of course you have to use a little bit of your muscles, because the blocks will come off very easily. So you see, now again we have already the top side, and we're going to get the middle one. I'm going to look for if I don't get gaps. No, I don't. So I am going to glue this side on top of here like this, and we are doing a little bit over here like this, and we are going to place it down again and squeeze it and press it down like this, and keep it in place again for a little moment. And every time I feel if I feel something like glue, and I remove it immediately. But if you work a lot with the blocks, you already do it probably. You see, again, and now we need the last, and I have to look if he's fitting okay like this. Yeah, I don't have a gap, and that's the most important thing. At least as less gaps as we can have. Like this. Squeeze it and press it down. And now we already have almost the back side of the wall hanger or wall shelf. We need a block and we do it from the side. So a little glue over here like this. I'm placing it forward and I'm going to glue this one on the other side. Press it down, and we also do one on the top. Again, like this. And I'm going to get my piece, place it down and press it down like this. So it gives a little bit more of a nicer finish. You see, I hope I get it. Maybe I can go a little bit backwards. You see, this is the complete back side of our wall shelf. I think I call it better a wall shelf, like this. So we lay this one apart. And now we're going to make the middle piece of our shelf. For the shelf, we are going to use 3 blocks like this. We are going to glue them together like this. Just on the tops, you do a little bit of glue. Squeeze it and press it down like this. And remove it from your table. And now we're going to do the other one, of course, also on the top. And we are going to place it and press it down like this. And we are going to remove the glue again, like this. And of course we have to be sure that everything is flat. Again, we make another one of 3, like this. Again, press it down. And we're going to do the 3rd one, like this. And again, place it and press it down. I sound like an old record. Please glue it, press it down. I'm just an old single. So like this. Now we're going to glue both of the with 3 together like this. Again, lay it down and squeeze them and make them as straight as you can, like this. And you see, now you have already one piece of 6. You see already, I see the glue hanging like this. Now we're going to do take 1 block of a half. Of course, like I told you earlier, maybe you didn't watch that video, but if you do, you know that my husband did 1 package of the tumbling towel blocks and cut them all in half. So I have a lot of half blocks. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take a half block in the middle. I'm doing some glue on the top and I'm gluing this one against each other like this. And now I'm going to glue also this other block against the half block like this. And now you get already a little bit smaller one, because now you don't get a very I don't know how you call pointed shelf. Now you get a little bit more of a softer shelf like this. We're going to glue this again, do some glue on the sides like here, and we are going to glue this one and like here, and place it exactly as best as you can in the middle like this. And I am going to press it down again like this. And now we're going to take the 2, and when you see it, it's so easy to make like this. And we're going to do some glue on the side and like here, this way. And now we're going to do them in the middle of the half. I show to you in a moment. And now we only need to do the last one, and that will be a one with a 1 block like this. So we end the end of our shelf this way. And now we already have the piece of the shelf. You see already the smaller one is in between here, and this is a very nice size of shelf, and I measured it out with a blend from IKEA and a little fern you can to put on top. So this is a nice size to have on your shelf. Of course, we take the on the bottom of the back side of our planter shelf, how you call it, and we are going to glue it on top of here like this. So I'm going to do some glue on the underside of our block like this, and just go over the whole line, and we're going to glue this one on the underside of the middle of the 9 like this. So I'm going to place it on here like this and try to get it as flat as you can. Like I have to squeeze it a little bit like this, and I have to be sure that everything is straight, and like this. And you see already now he is very steady on top of here. You can use them this way, that you have the longer side here, but you also can do it this way. And don't worry, you see here a little this inscription over here, but we will paint it and you won't see it anymore. So like this. And what I'm going to do, because the underside, I want to be sure that the underside has an extra 2 blocks, so I'm going to go for 1 block like this, do a little bit of glue on here, place the other one on top of here like a sandwich like this, place it on your placemat, squeeze it and wait until it is dried up. And now you're going to place the block, of course, under it. So I have to show it to you like this, I mean this way, so we get a little bit more of an extra sturdy piece under it, so he won't fall off like this. But of course I have to be sure that everything is glued together, because we don't want that the glue is going off. So I'm going to do this one, and of course on this side, and like this, and I show it to you in a moment. Don't worry, it will be okay. Like this, and I squeeze it real tight like this. And now you see already, now you have your first piece of a wall shelf like this. And of course I have to show it to you a little bit better like this. But I was thinking right now, maybe I'm already debating with myself, how can I be so stupid, because I should have painted this one, of course, already first in the black color and this one in the furniture wax. So I am making it myself unnecessarily difficult, but I show it to you in a moment what we will do exactly. First, I'm going to make a second one. Both of our wall hangers or shelves are finished. What I'm going to do, you see already this one is loose from each other, so I can easily paint this in the black color, and I should have done the same with this one. But I totally forgot, so learn from my mistakes and don't do it the same way, just do them separately. And later on, of course, I will glue it on top of here. But first I'm going to do the shelf in the black color, then we're going to do later this backside in the furniture wax. But you can do it in the white color, a black color, everything in another color. Do whatever you think is right. So I take this for the black, and I'm using for the black, I'm using the schoolboard paint. But of course, if you have another paint, it's also fine too. But I like the matte finishing of the schoolboard paint. So, and it works really fast. So I will do both of them, and then we're going to do the next step. You see, everything is painted. This one is of course also painted, but he was already glued on. What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this one also over, and I'm going to do some glue, of course, on the places we need. And we go the line over here and like this. And of course we need enough glue, because we don't want that it's falling off, and like this. And now we're going to place it on top of here, and like I said with the other one, try and make it so straight as you can, and press it down like this, and give it a moment to dry in. And then we're going to do some furniture wax on this back side, like this. And I always use the very cheap brand, homemade brand from a store here in the Netherlands, because it's a very cheap antique wax, so don't pay too much for it. And of course I will do with this color. And you see already, if you're going to do a little bit on top of it, you see already how much this changes when you do it in a little bit of the rustic color. I let both of our hangers dry for a little hour, and then I'm going to wipe off every wax I don't need. So, but first I'm going to let it dry. The wax is dried in a little bit, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a piece of kitchen towel. And a lot of you who watch me already doing a lot of DIYs know that I always, after wiping off with some kitchen towel until the pieces which we are waxed is very smooth, because we don't want our hands totally under the wax every time. So we are going to wipe everything away, and then we're going to do the next step. All the wax is off our of course hangers like this, and you see already how they turned out, and I am really loving this. This is the first time I make such a hangers. What I'm going to do, because I like to have little pots, and I was finding this pot, these are just vitamins, I think you call it also in English, and these are empty trash pots. So I'm going to remove the sticker, and I'm going to paint them in the black color, because they are fitting exactly on top of here like this. You see already they are fitting over here. So I think I'm going to make them for here, and then do some greenery inside of it. I have the sticker removed, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to paint it in the black schoolboard paint, because I like that color, but choose any color you like. So I think it needs 2 coats. We will see how this will turn out, but I think 2 will be enough. So I will paint this, and then we're going to decorate our wall hangers. For the camera, I already did the wall hanger on. I did with some twine. I knotted up on top of a little. You also do your plates in a plate stand, I think it's called in the English. So I did already one of my stands, so you can see it a little better. I did some old greenery. I always have a bag. I try not to disturb you with my wrinkling. You see already this is an old garlands, and I always keep them, and I always change them up, so you can use them anytime. So this is an old one. This is a little bit of the greenery it is. I don't know how this is called, but at least it gives a nice springy and structure to your piece. And I just did 2 pieces, one on this one and one on the other, but you will see that later. And you see here, very simple, just hang it over. And I made already one of the little pots. You see already they are now in the black color, and it's so simple. You see, even here you can see it still. It is just a vitamin little pot you normally throw in your garbage away. So I did some greenery. So I'm showing you, I just take 2 of those leaves, and these are leaves I did cut off from a plant from IKEA. If you just buy a plant, you have so many greenery from one plant, and it's much cheaper than you'd buy everything loose. So I do 2 of this kind. I think I did a little bit more greenery one. I place 2 of them inside. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to take little pieces of a garland, and I'm going to place them inside of here. Of course, I should have taken them off first before I did go talk to you, but but you know me, I am always one big chaos. So so don't mind me, do it better than I do. And of course, one over here. And what I did, I have here some berries, you see already, and they are also from one little brand, and I always cut them off so you have more for your money. So I'm going to place this in between like this, just squeeze it in, and then you already have your own little, of course I have to get the fern a little bit out or else you won't see it, and like this. And the greenery like here, I have to do 1 piece inside because I like it a little bit better. And I see already I scratch my little pot with my nails, so I will have to work this away. And you see already now we have 2 of our little pots for on top of our stands. And now you see in a moment the end reveal. I was thinking, what will I show you? I will show you the end reveal. And here you see a quick impression how you can decorate your wall hangers or wall shelves just be made from some easy tumbling tower blocks. And of course, I give you a close-up in a moment. But for now, we have to thank you so much for being here and spending a little moment of your precious day together with Diane and me. We are so thankful for that. You have no idea what your friendship means to Diane and me. So thank you so much for that. And if you're not subscribed to our channel, of course, I hope you click the red subscribe button and join our YouTube family. And I wish you all a beautiful, beautiful day. Stay safe, dear friends, and we hope to see you next time.